God healed you?
I was sharing with John that the first time I met him I had an RSI type thing in my wrist, and people were getting prayed for very important things. I thought, oh, this is very important. Oh yeah, we'll get prayer for it. So I came up, John prayed for it. Now I used to have to work with an elastic strap around my wrist. I'd get an aching wrist if I didn't. And that night started to feel better, and by the next morning it was gone. My wrist was right. Now,
And it's been good for years now.
it's been good for I don't know how many
About
years.
3 or 4 years since the last time I think I prayed for it.
Yep, and then a few weeks after John came back. Now I've had asthma ever since I was about 5 years old. I never went anywhere unless I had one of those little Ventolin puffers with me. And so I thought, I was really impressed with my wrist, so I thought maybe God will heal my asthma too. So I got prayer for my asthma. Now that was quite different. I really didn't notice any change for probably at least a week, and it started to ease, but I think it took about three months for it to go. And I was sharing with John, the funny thing is, even after that 3 months, I would go to bed, and as soon as I went and got into bed, I could feel my chest tighten, and I would say to the Lord, Lord, I will not be robbed. And I would declare this over myself, by your stripes I am healed. And that tightness would leave me. So healing doesn't happen straight away. It's like the shampoo ad. It may not happen overnight, it will happen.
And so it's interesting, isn't it, how your wrist virtually got healed so quickly, but then after it took about 3 months to complete the healing for your asthma, and you haven't had a Ventolin since.
No, I haven't had asthma for about, what we work out, about 3-4 years.
Yeah, and so if you got asthma when you were about 5, how many years do you think you had that asthma for?
From 5 to probably about 41 years.
So for 41 years, which is what I've taken all these. But the 41 years you had to carry a Ventolin around with you.
That's it, 41 years.
And how often did you have asthma attacks?
Almost every night, particularly when I'd go to bed I'd get asthma. But if I'd done anything very strenuous or ran or anything like that, or depending on the seasons of the year, this would normally be a bad time of year for me, for asthma, or a dry time, dry dusty time. Man, it doesn't matter now.
Isn't that great, eh, that God healed you? But it gets better than that. God actually healed